name's Dan, and welcome to Level Up Arcade and Bar in Eugene, Oregon. And thank you very much, Level Up, for having this establishment to do this in. It's so exciting to do this, and I work on the pinball machines here, and I'd like you to tune in to thedcdan.com. That's where my YouTube site is at, and my website is there. So thank you very much. So this is the Groot on Guardians, and that's the part. I ordered a part for it, so I got the part in, and I have the part on the workbench. I took the mechanism out about 3 weeks ago because the part took a long time to come in. So I'm going to put it in today. Looks like I've replaced this thing before, and I made this switch because it's supposed to be a roll, and this right here is something I made. Ingenuity sometimes. Okay, there's my motor gone. Motor's toast. See, along with this coil over here that I have sitting there. That's the graveyard for right now. Yeah, so battle calculation and figurings. This will work because it should be right. When I plug it in, it'll find its home position automatically, so it doesn't matter. As long as you get the motor hooked up right, you're fine. This actuator on here goes to the motor. You hook that up right and you get this in the right position, it'll find its home position and be fine. And yeah, that's all it is.
Pretty sure this needs to be moved down. That actuator. These actuators are not gonna... Screw that in, plug it in, you're good.
Altogether, this has taken quite a bit of time to do, but I think I got it. Sometimes you get magnetized stuff. I magnetize things like that right down here on the speaker. Magnetize it just like that, and you say, hey, look at that. You can. I got it magnetized enough to where it's not a problem. Too much of a problem. As long as I don't touch any other metal. I'll just put that in there. And down. One more. One more. And hope to God this thing works. That's what happens when you put these things together. Put them together and sometimes they don't work, and then you got to start all over again and take everything apart again. That's what really frustrates you. And then you take a break and you go out and you say hello to everybody because that's what makes you sane, because these things will make you insane. Okay, that actuator's staying on. Now we plug everything in and test it. Where's my motor plug-in? Motor plug-in usually is it? Oh yeah, that's right. It goes. This is another thing. You gotta just. Nope. Can't remember where I plugged it in at. It plugs in. I think it plugs in here. I'm almost sure it plugs in here. So. It's got 3 prongs. It's been a while. You work on these things all the time. There's different ones that go different. Things hook up different. So, but I'm gonna say it hooks up over here because that has 3 holes in it. Look, there's a thing right there. 1, 2, 3. That's a connector. It has 3. So I think that would be it. Looks good to me. I mean, it stretches over there. the wiring fit right in there. Yeah. So we're going to turn it on. It should boot up in time.
Here we go.
Turn it down a little bit. I can hear it going. Something's not right.
Everything looks good.
Going to test. I don't know where the Groot test is. I just have to go through it. Groot through eject. Huh. Maybe it's in center. Yeah, I'm gonna go to game specific test. There's the Groot motor right there. Select test, Groot motor test. Moving switch 49. Okay. Something. Okay. I think I know what it is. Like I said, sometimes if you don't look at things before you put them together or take them apart, you find out that you may have done something backwards, like I just did. I did something backwards. So let's see if we can turn the power off so I don't have any power going to it. I don't want to short anything out. And this could be kind of challenging because I'm doing it while it's in the spot. But what we have to do is we have to move this motor because I put it on the wrong side. I put the actuator that I showed you when I was putting it together, I put it on the wrong side. Imagine that. So I have to take the motor, I have to loosen this up and somehow get that actuator, hopefully not taking the whole thing out again, which I can do, it's no big deal. I'm just trying to get this done because it gets frustrating. So basically, I am going to try to move the motor so that it's over there. I move it past that and put it right there. That. Hopefully it will work. And we just, yeah, it was that right there. Now we come to the challenging part, putting these things back in. Because this one back here might be a little bit difficult, but we're going to do it. Because it's got a little washer on it and shit. So we're just going to put this through here first and then do this. Put the nut in there. Down. Look at that. That wasn't too bad. It's amazing what you can do if you have the right tools. Okay. So I'm going to tighten that side up. And tighten that side up. Okay. Now, back to square one. Testing it. Okay, there's the Groot motor. It's going, and it went, and it stopped. Okay, so that might mean it's working. Let's try it. Let's see what we got now. Uh-oh. I wonder if one of that's actuator. Well, hey, look at that. It went down. I put the ball in there to lock the ball. But for some reason, it's not finding its home position. That might be to do with that switch, that actuator that kept on falling off. Goes down all the way, so the down switch works, but I think the up switch, what tells it it's up, is not working. So yeah, that's probably the switch. Before I replaced that switch before, and I had to make a switch because I didn't have a roll switch, and I might have a roll switch now. So that means I gotta change. There's a ball in the lock. I got 5 balls down there. This is 6 balls. So one's down inside the Groot mouth. And it might come out. I don't know. Okay. So my down. See, is it down? Yeah. So my down switch does work. That is this switch right there. That switch right there. That's my down switch. My up switch is not working correctly. Something is wrong with my up switch. So I would imagine that I probably, because it's one that I made, and it was bent quite a bit, I remember. So if I bend it down a little bit, like that, it's probably just not hitting it. When this goes up, it probably wasn't hitting it. So, and I don't really care right now at this point in time how much I bend this thing, because I'm going to replace this switch. If it doesn't work, I'm just not going to spend any more time on that, because I think I have a roll switch. So anyway, well, let's see if it works now, because I bent that thing up a little bit. And pretty much right away. So, because what it's going to do is it's going to try to find its home position. Home position is the up position. So when it boots up, it's going to spit a ball out, probably, more than likely. It will spit the ball out because it knows it has a ball in there. At least I think it will. There we go. There we go. Hey, what do you know? There it is. Okay. So, and I think we have it. Let's see. I don't see the Groot motor going up and down. The mouth is working, I think. Oh, I can't even do it by hand. Okay, there. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Look at that. See? There it is. It's working. That's it. I'm happy that I got it fixed, and I'm happy that I didn't have to replace that other switch. But eventually I probably will have to replace it, but that's kind of how it goes. So that's about all I have. Oh, let me take my light off, because we don't need that on. It's about all I have for you today, because it took a lot to do this. And it takes time, as you know. People that do work on pinball machines will tell you that it does take a while to do this type of work. There are times when you can fix things right away, but then there's times you can't. So this one is a perfect example. Took a long time to get this one going. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time at Level Up Arcade and Bar at thedandc.com. Thanks.